Hi folks, this is Tom with AlumiGlo Lighting. Today I want to talk to you about our FlounderPro 13,000 trolling motor light. So the trolling motor light we have here is the same exact thing as our FlounderPro 13,000 light head, which you can also see on our website along with the videos associated with it, which may tell you a little bit more about the light head itself. We'll make this one just a little bit shorter. This is just about the ability to mount it to trolling motors. So the only difference between this light and our light head assembly is that it has just this short piece of PVC here that actually will mount directly to the shaft on your trolling motor. This light comes with two stainless steel clamps, so you just put this basically up against your trolling motor shaft like that. You're going to have to open these clamps all the way open and wrap them around the shaft of your trolling motor and this light, and then tighten them back down again. And it just prevents you from having to drill holes in your boat, folks. A lot of people don't want to drill holes in their boats, and I get that. So this gives you the ability to mount this light without having to do that. So whichever way your trolling motor is facing is the way this light's going to face. Now obviously you got three light heads on here, one going left, right, one forward. So if you turn your trolling motor to the left, your light's going to go left and right. So any way your trolling motor is going, that's the way the light's going to be going. So that's kind of convenient in some ways. The only thing that it doesn't allow you to do obviously is raise the light up and down that you can do with the light head. We actually use the mounting bracket on the front bow of the boat. You can raise it up and down, you can rotate it left to right as much as you want to. So it is limited on what you can do with the trolling motor mount, but it is, you know, a feature that, you know, if you don't want to drill holes in your boat, then it might be an option. It might be an option for you. So this kit comes with everything you need. It comes with the three light heads. Each one of these light heads is 40-watt cob. It's, again, if you look at on our website, go to the FlounderPro 4400 X1. It's just a single color 40-watt cob. So each one of them lights has one LED in it, 40 watts. They put out 4,400 lumens each. This light puts out about 13,200 lumens total, and it pulls about 10 amps total. So just make sure you have the batteries to power this light, because everything's based on batteries. So you take the amp hour rating of your battery and divide it by the amps coming out. So if you have a 100 amp hour battery, and this is 10 amps, you divide 100 by 10, you're going to get about 10 hours of runtime. If the battery can no longer supply each one of these lights with 12 volts, these lights will start turning off on you one at a time. So make sure you got a good battery. A lot of people are starting to use lithium batteries, which is fine. They're smaller, more compact, but they typically have a low amp hour rating on them. So a lot of times people are buying these batteries, you know, off Amazon that aren't that expensive, lithium batteries, and they've only got a 60 amp hour rating on them. So 60 amp hours is only going to run this light for about 5.5 hours. That's all. I mean, and that may be enough for you, and that's fine. But just keep that in mind. Not all batteries are created equal, and everything is about runtime, and runtime is based on amp hours of the battery. So good batteries, good lights, and just make sure you do that. So these lights are 12 volts, 24 volts, or 36. So you can run them on any of the voltages. It doesn't matter. Don't put them on a generator; it'll kill them. But anything DC voltage, 12, 24, 36, they'll run just fine. So the light heads, again, there's other videos about this light head, but these light heads are put in to the PVC using stainless steel screws. We don't glue too much. These light heads just simply, I've got one here, so we simply slide them into the PVC, and then there's two screws on each side. One screw, one on each side. We screw those screws in tight. They go up against the threads on that light, and that holds that light in there good and solid. That way, if you ever want to take the light out, all you got to do is loosen them two screws, and that light will pull right out, and you can replace it or do whatever you want to do with it. That's all there is to that. The bottom of this PVC actually has a hole drilled in it. That's so when you take the light out of the water drains right out of it. We do not glue our PVC. We do not make it waterproof. There's no reason to. The lights are waterproof. The cords are waterproof. There's no reason to make the inside of your PVC waterproof. So don't worry about that. The light kit comes with your light assembly, obviously. It's got this cord sticking out by the top of it, and This 25-foot power cord attaches to this. It comes with an on-off switch. You just turn the light on or off with it. It's waterproof. It's not underwater proof, but it'll take rain and such like that. So you got your switch, and you got your battery clips that go to your battery. All these just unplug from each other, so you can replace any piece at any time you need to. And that's pretty much it, folks. There are other videos on there about the light heads and such, but this is a single color 5000K trolling motor kit. It's made just to mount on the trolling motor. And now I will tell you one thing about different trolling motors. This light may not work on some of the newer trolling motors because the cradles on those are molded and they're smaller, and so when you bring your trolling motor up, there may not be room. The shafts are shorter now on the trolling motors than they used to be, so it may not lay down your cradle. You may have to take your light off in order to cradle, so check that, because this piece of PVC right here is 7 inches long. So it may not, when you bring your trolling motor up, it may not lay flat down your cradle. So that's the downside to this light. And you might be able to, depending on the cradle that your trolling motor comes with, you might be able to revise this. This PVC, just again, there's 2 screws here. You can pull this out, you can make it longer, you can make it shorter, you can do whatever you want to with it. It's the same light heads we use on the boat mount. It just has a 7-inch piece of PVC, but that's changeable. So if you need to change that, look at it, but look at that before you buy it, because it doesn't work on all trolling motors. Some of the older ones it works really great on, that have longer shafts on them, but check that out. So if you got any questions about this light or any other light, folks, give us a call. Our number is 785-621-2646.